Did you know? Earning your National Check Professional (NCP) accreditation helps boost your personal marketability in the payments industry by recognizing your working knowledge of the check payment system while also helping financial institutions and businesses improve operations, meet regulatory compliance requirements, and manage risk. If you're ready to master the complexities of the check payment system, including having a thorough understanding of the different products and operations, relevant rules and laws, industry standards, and fraud and risk mitigation consideration, it's time to earn your NCP. But before you get started, there are just a few things you should know before embarking on your journey. To become an NCP, you must take an online exam consisting of 120 multiple choice questions. The test is administered by EPCOR on an annual basis, and the questions are modified each year to keep up with new rule and regulatory changes. Once you submit your exam, you will know immediately whether or not you have passed. If you passed, your job's not done there. NCPs must earn 50 approved continuing education credits every 5 years to maintain their certification or retake the exam. In addition, you must also attend 3 EPCOR workshops within the same 5-year period. Let's take a closer look at the exam. While not a complete list, the major concepts you will be tested on include UCC 3 and UCC 4, Regulation J, Regulation CC, EPCOR rules, ACH rules, and the Federal Reserve Operating Circular No. 3. You will also need to demonstrate the knowledge required to identify fraud and mitigate risks associated with check products and services. A comprehensive understanding of all aspects of check operations, including key standards such as the X9 image file format, is also important. As far as the ACH rules are concerned, you just need to be concerned with the check conversion SEC codes and their requirements. Keep in mind, even if your institution clears through the Federal Reserve and not the private sector that utilizes the EPCOR rules, you still need to understand the EPCOR rules since they are the certifying agent of the exam. I've already mentioned to you that there are 120 questions on the exam. 100 questions will be graded and 20 will serve as pilot or practice questions for future exams and will not be graded. Unfortunately, you won't know which ones those are. Curious to know about how much of a particular area will be on the exam? This exam blueprint provides the inside scoop, defining the number of questions on the test per each content area. As you can see, the exam is broken down into 4 parts, with the bulk of the exam focusing on rules, laws, regulations, and operations. 34 questions will be over rules, regulations, and laws pertaining to warranties, indemnities, check returns, funds availability, and endorsements. 33 questions will cover operational topics such as item processing, clearing and settlement, exception handling, and all the various X9 standards utilized in processing checks, images, and substitute checks. There will be 27 questions covering fraud and risk mitigation topics, including types of check fraud and mitigation techniques, such as having a positive pay product for business account holders. This area also covers the FFIEC guidance and the risks associated with remote deposit capture and remotely created checks. Finally, 6 questions cover the various check products offered in today's environment, such as lockbox, positive pay, remote deposit capture, ACH check conversion, and account reconciliation. Now, let's talk preparation. You could study on your own, left to your own devices, or you could enroll in our NCP prep program designed to help guide you through the preparation process. The program includes orientation webinar, where we will review the class syllabus, assignments, due dates, and other expectations. NCP study manual, covering the basics of check payment processing. 10 webinars with the recordings. 10 60-minute live webinars that are also recorded so that you can listen to them on your own time or as many times as you wish. Online practice exams, to help gauge your level of understanding over the reading assignments. Check Pro practice questions. Check Pro Access, which also has practice questions to assess your comprehension of the material. On-demand educational courses. Interactive on-demand training courses. NCP Prep Program Community. A special section in the EPCOR's Knowledge Community or private networking site and resources repository dedicated to the NCP Prep Program. Here you will find all communications, course materials, practice exams, answer sheets, and webinar recordings. It's also a great place to interact with other payments professionals who are sitting for the exam as well. Staff Mentor. And you'll have access to an EPCOR staff mentor to answer any questions you might have to help you along the way. It is worth noting that while full participation in the prep program is encouraged, You are still advised to set aside personal time to study dependent on your knowledge of the payment system's risk. Commitment to studying is the key to achieving your NCP. Detailed information about the overall NCP prep program, including registration fees and class times, may be found on EPCOR's NCP page under the Education tab of the navigation bar. So, what do you say, Smarty Pants? Think you want to be an NCP? If you have additional questions about the NCP prep program or are ready to get started, please don't hesitate to reach out to our member support team at 800-500-0100, memserve@epcor.org, or epcor.org.